Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here and thank you for being part of this community. So, I am going to do something a little different today. I feel, I feel like there's a channel coming through and I feel spirit very, very close. Um, and I'm getting that breathless feeling that I often get when, yeah, the energy's starting right. They've been waiting for me to do this, I think. I'm fine if I breathe in a weird way or it sounds kind of like I get winded. It's okay. Um, that's just part of it. We each have our own. If you are a physical, particularly if you are a physical medium or you do channeling work, you very often have a physical reaction to things. But I definitely understand the aspects of being a physical medium, so I do feel things physically. Not all do. So it's not a one size fits all kind of thing, you know. Um, this I feel spirit close, but I feel like there's someone who wants to speak through me, and this is not someone who was in living form. This is of a higher realm. This is someone who never incarnated, or a being of light who never incarnated. I know Archangel Michael is here with me as protection. I also have my protection team standing around this space. So I haven't been given, this could be Michael. Oh, thank you. It's my own personal spirit guide, but this is one that also works with large groups of people. So I'm asking if they want me to give the name that I know this being by, and I heard yes. Okay. Now, this was someone I feel like who was in physical form. So the non-physical form being is Michael, who is right next to me. The spirit guide had an incarnation on Earth. Okay. Yeah, I asked again because I don't always like to give that kind of information out. Um, but they're saying go ahead and say it. I call this being Elijah. Um, as I understand, if I'm correct, this being is one of only two who did, according to mythology and lore around the angelic realms, did ascend into become Sandalphon, but I just don't resonate with that. I know this being is Elijah. Um, there is also, I'm hearing for someone out there, this is not someone I work with a lot, but for someone out there, I'm also hearing, uh, I hope this, and I hope no one feels like this is appropriation. It really isn't. This is not someone I work with. I'm just hearing it. So if you work with white buffalo calf woman, okay, then you may want to pay attention to this as well. All right, they needed me to say that and get it out of the way. Now we can move forward. All right, so this is going to be a channel. So I need to step aside and let these beings in. So there's going to be three voices coming through me. One is going to be Michael, one will be Elijah, and one will be White Buffalo Calf Woman. So, okay. Gosh, now they're all stepping in, and now there's possibly a fourth. Durga. Okay. All right. What is your question, child? The question that was posed was one of purpose in this human earthly form, one of how to be of service and live, as this one would say, in grace. We need to clarify the thoughts of this person. How or why is there a conflict between the need to accomplish and do more and the feeling of inadequacy when more is not accomplished? And someone is asking why the vessel closes her eyes. It is because she is easily distracted. It is that simple. Do not focus on the mundane things that have no importance. My colleague gets a little excitable. So, there is a feeling of inadequacy that comes from feeling as though you have a very short window of time to accomplish a great many things. Yet there is also the desire within the heart of hearts, the truest heart, not the one beating within the body that pumps the blood and is of flesh, but the one that is the essential heart, the spirit, the soul, if you will. Breathe. We must remember to breathe for her. We must remember to breathe for her. When there is conflict between the desire, yes, but need more so to accomplish and do what you feel is a purpose, comes into conflict with the concept of simply being, experiencing. A child will experience the smallest things with the greatest joy. And there is not one among you who would say, but that infant has a purpose and must hurry to grow and accomplish that purpose. Why are they looking at the world and the lights and their fingers and their breath, and why are they in amazement? They have things to do. No one would ever place that burden on a child. So why do you place that burden on yourself? There is no distinction between your purpose and the joy of living and growing that little child explores and understands and knows in the moment. She sees horses. She sees horses in her mind, running and running and running. She loves them so much, yet she never sees them, but they are in her heart. What brings you your greatest joy is all that needs to be in your mind and in your heart. Everything else is but a task to achieve. When you wake and the sun rises, there is a joy in your heart. Greet the day and give it its recognition, its moment, its peace. And that will in turn bring you peace. And that will in turn bring you joy. And you will start the day without the dread that we know one feels, with the knowledge of what must be done. That is only in your human mind. Why place that burden of failure upon your brow? Even when one succeeds and accomplishes the goals set forth, the things that they feel they must do, there is still a sense of failure, momentary happiness, but then the cautionary what if, and the fear and the worry and the pain and the grief, and it all belongs in the world of grief, and that is only in the world of the living. Only in the world of the human. This one often asks, why is the work of transitioning spirits the highest calling that she could have, yet the one that she feels she is not part of or necessary? But humans are necessary in the completion of this task, of this skill, because if humans in life live in the world of grief all the time, even when you smile and feel happy, it is still the world of grief, because you fear that will no longer be part of yours to hold on to. Those who do not transition, who intentionally step away from the other side of home to stay in an unlit place of grief, they are without hope, and they are as the living would be, but without even the spark of joy to light the way home. And that is why, rest easy, little one, rest easy. You don't have to do anything more but be. Yes, that is right. She hears us, and she understands what we are saying. Those of you who are grieving either loss or the fear of loss, as they are simultaneous and at all times, be where you are right now. Where you are. It is temporary. Home awaits. While you are in this incarnation, open your eyes and see the truth of the beauty around you. We are here with you at all times. Okay. Thank you. Be well. We'll talk soon.